What's going on, everybody? Let's start building this thing. It's about time. I'm ready. So let's see who's here so far today. We got Bob from Bob's RC, man. What's going on, brother? Good morning. I hope you had a good holiday. Let's wait for a couple more. Let's bust this box open. Oh, I hate this computer. Yeah, Bob, this is going to be an awesome build, man. I got some cool parts for this thing. I wonder if anybody wants to take any bets. How far I'm going to get into this build before I start using some custom parts. I bought a bunch of stuff for this thing. I wanted to build it once. I'm sure there's going to be a V2 to this, of course, but build it once and get it rolling. I started a little bit early here, Bob. I'm going to give people a couple minutes to come, and then we'll get this rocking and rolling. How's the view? What do you think? Should I bring it in a little bit more, or is that going to be all right? I still got to get my tools yet. Yeah, let me go get those. Let me know what you think. All right, let's put this away for now. All right. Well, I'm ready. I don't want to wait anymore. I've waited long enough holding off from opening this thing up. I want to get to it. So there we go. Let's break this factory seal. Let's see what we got going on. Get the other side. And a third. Okay. And all right, ton of bags. That's all we're gonna see here. Let's dig it out. Nice body on this. It's not cut out, but man, they put a real heavy line on this. So trimming this thing out should be a breeze. I like that. Same with the wing. Doubles as a parts tray. You can use that right now. And they came with a front wing. Two of them, actually. I don't know if I'm going to put a front wing on this. Let's see. All right, let's dig it out. We got our shock bag. I'm going to do this on my own. Let's see if I can zoom that out a little bit. No, that's about it. Let me move her back. There we go. That's money. I'll take that. What's going on, Curtis? Good to see you this morning, brother. How you been? Have a good holiday? All right, there's bag 2. All right. That's going to be all of our shock oils. It's a little bit of grease. Oh, man. It's a good-looking chassis. All right, and here's what we're looking for. All right, so the question of the day is, how far am I going to get into this before I start putting some aftermarket parts on it? I don't think I'm going to get very far. Okay. Comes with Velcro for the body. That's nice. I don't have any long strips, so that's good. A little bit of 3M tape. Your Team Associated logos. And probably every hop-up part available to man in here. Doing okay? Well, hey, man, that's the most we can ask for, Curtis. All right. So, okay, well, I know I'm not going to need the body. Might need these arms. We'll take that out. Bag 8, probably going to need them. I'm going to take all the parts. And we'll just sort through them as we go. Okay, let's see what we got. First steps, what bag am I going to need? Okay. Bag one, step one. Okay, find bag one. There's 2, 7, 3, 6, 10, 4, 5. Bag one. Okay, bag one. Back this all off to the side. Okay, bag one. What do we got here? Yeah, a lot of them do give you the hop-up sheet, man. Anytime they can make a couple extra bucks, you know they're gonna. What's the matter, Bob? You don't like this thing? My mother-in-law bought me this for Christmas. This thing works great. I used to use a mud flap from work. I work with tractor trailers. The mud flaps are huge, so they worked really well. But all right. Holy crap. Okay, all the bearings are in here. We're not going to need that yet. And it looks like the first thing we're going to be doing is step one. Looks like the rack and the bell cranks. Not Traxxas? Dude, they charge a lot of money for these damn pit mats. You're probably right. Alright, well, we didn't make it very far without having an upgrade. This one comes with plastic bell cranks and rack, and I'm not going to be using them. No way. So we're going to need, let's see, did they separate the bearings for that? The first things I bought. Alright, first hop-ups, we're going to be using the aluminum steering bell cranks and steering rack. We're not going to be using these plastic ones. Forget it. Where did I even put them? There they are. So these are going to go into the spare parts bin. We're going to get rid of these. OG's Nitro, man. What's going on, buddy? I was hoping you were going to be the first one here. I've been waiting to do this all week. What's going on? This is RC, OG's Nitro RC coming back to you from the Nitro corner. How'd I do? I've been practicing that. Okay, so we're going to get rid of this first. We're going to build this rack. Bob thought it was funny. How was it? I mean, I'm gonna need acting classes, but I think I did it pretty good. All right. So if you haven't, since you weren't here, Bob was here. OG, you weren't here. I didn't even get past the first step before I started modifying this, so this is gonna get good. All right, let's see. They came with instructions, so they must have changed something up. Okay. So these little spacers are gonna go in between the bearings that go into the rack. Okay. I am gonna need bearings for this. So we're gonna have to steal the bearings out of that bag. Out of this here. Okay, so let's get this built. I mean, you could run it stock. I don't think the plastic steering's not a bad thing, but I mean, if you're gonna be doing some wall checking, you may want to upgrade it. I'm just trying to get rid of all the slop. I don't want any slop in this steering. If you're on dirt, I'm sure you could get away with the plastic, but when you have such a high grip traction like carpet, I don't think you will be able to. All right, so this is pretty straightforward. Bearing on the bottom. Little spacer in the middle. God, I hate to lose those. Okay, so maybe this is going to be a little more difficult than I thought. Everything just fell out. Okay. Build it this way. They had problems with the stock steering being too tight. They were shaving some plastic off, so the steering upgrade was a must. Well, that's good, because we're not using any of that. This will be put into the parts bin. Save it in case I break, which I doubt I'll break this. Okay. So now I need the ball studs. Ball stud and a washer. They're using the washers on this? Yes, they are. Which one gets the short one? Now it's going to go on top of the rack. The short one goes on top. You need these little washers. I take my time. I don't like spilling the whole bags out because your arm will bump something and you're on the floor looking for them like a goon, and I'm not doing that. Okay. So each one of these will get a spacer. Oh, gee, I hope you're taking notes if you're going to buy one of these. Okay, so they're going to go in there. And we have metal on metal, so we're going to need some Loctite. We're going to use my blue. In the steering arm? As in what? The rack or the cranks? These are these came with bearings. The aluminum kit comes with its own bearings, but it also comes with pretty much every bearing. No, the rack's got bearings in it. Put a little dab on there. These bearings just keep falling out. Okay, and they're putting it on. Which way are they putting it in? The outermost hole. I guess there's 2 adjustments on the aluminum rack and only 1 on the plastic. Let me double check the number on these. 91048. Yep. It's the right one. Did I buy ceramic bearings? You're going to have to wait and see, Bob. I mean, OG. You're going to have to wait and see. Nitro Freak, how you doing, bud? We're building a new B7, Team Associated B7 today. All right, I screwed that up. Hold on. Thought that looked a little funny. Buy them from bearing manufacturers. You're probably right. You probably are better off. It would definitely be cheaper. But then I got to look them all up. Hope they're right. I'm not dealing with that. I think every bearing has fallen out of this so far. That's good. We'll rebuild that again. fast eddy bearings. I've used them for the Slash because they're just actually a cheaper replacement than using the Traxxas bearings. All right, we're going to have to work on that. Okay, and the steering bell cranks. It's going to take... There's no spacers on these. These just take a regular bearing in and out. So I'll have to dig those bearings out of that bag. Put that back. Bag. The fast eddy bearings are not bad. I usually just stick with regular steel bearings. Like when I go race the Slash, we're not allowed to use any of the like the ceramic bearings or anything like that. So I did my trick with the where I de-shield everything and de-grease them, and it works fantastic. A buddy of mine that races actually gave me a pretty cool... He's been doing something a little bit different. I never thought about it. I don't know if I want to give his secrets away, but what he's been doing with his transmission gears and his bearings is, if you've ever heard of Z-Max, they sell it for car engines. He's been taking the bearings and then just soaking them in this Z-Max, and also his gears for his transmission. And he said they have cut down on drag significantly. And I've never honestly tried it. I mean, that's pretty cool if it works. But he's fast, so it must be working for him. Okay. All right, see. Haywire, what's going on, brother? Good to see you. We're gonna build this B7 today. I'm gonna be here till probably about 12:30. We're gonna build this sucker up. See how far we get. I have 3 weeks to finish this before we have a trophy race, and I want to bring it out for that. Okay, so that's that. That's that. Okay. Next thing we're gonna do. One of the bell cranks has one hole, one has two. The one with two is going to get the shorter stud, 21 31283. That's the short one, the shortest of them. Okay, we got metal and metal again. Logan Gamble, good to see you, bud. It's your first time here? If it is, welcome. Please like and subscribe, man. We're building stuff all the time, always racing. Appreciate that. All right, clean up a little bit there. Okay, there's steering hat bushings. What do they look like? Guessing that that's these. Didn't open that bag yet. Checking out some new buggy tech on my lunch break. Already sub, bro. All right, well, hey, man, I appreciate you stopping by. 9197, what the heck is that? There's shorts and there's long ones. That's a problem. They're going to be the shorter ones. Okay. I think they make these in aluminum. I probably should have got them. I don't like this plastic. That'll be okay. Okay, so this has to go in No, I don't think I have to use these. Where's that paper at? No, I don't. I don't have to use the short ones because the aluminum rack does not need them. Want to do some bashing? Yeah, I mean, I got some good jumping videos out in the woods. I do my fair share of bashing there, OG. Okay, so I need these. This here. See, that's good. I know I was worried about I didn't want to use the plastic, and because I upgraded those steering bell cranks and rack, I don't even have to. Okay, so goes with the kick up. The two-sided one goes first, and it goes here. Yes. All right. Let's put a little Loctite on that. Let's get moving. Yep, just like this. This is going to go forward. Hey, War, you got that RS4 running? Excellent, man. Those RS4s are nice. Was your, I forget which one was yours? Was yours the belt driven one, or was yours the shaft driven? I like my RS4. That thing's a good time. It's way too much. Way too much. You got a belt RS4? That's got the purple chassis, I believe. So that would be the RS4 version 2. It's a nice car. If you need belts for that, the local hobby shop that I go to has some leftover HPI stuff, and he has some of them belts. Look at that. Some RC jewelry there. That looks nice. A lot nicer than this. I mean, we could have went with this, but no way. All right, so we need this part now. I hate it when they put these little tree ends on there and I gotta clean them up. I'm gonna grab the Dremel out and we're gonna clean it up the easy way. Just get those pieces off. That drives me nuts. Oh, you have the shaft drives. Then you have a 3, same as I have. Awesome. There we go. Okay. Probably gonna need that a few hundred more times. No, Ducky did not give me that cutoff wheel. I wish he did. Did you ever buy some of those ones, like the legit like Dremel brand ones, like this? With the quick lock? These things are mad expensive. It's like $12 for like 5 of them. It's ridiculous. But in the same token, it didn't blow up. So I'll take it. I wouldn't take nothing from Ducky after seeing what he tried, man. That was a bold move on his part. Okay, step 2. All right, we're gonna put. Well, this is together, so I can put that to the side. Gotta get this front. What do they call this? Like a kick-up plate. It's gonna use, I'm guessing, the longer last 2 of the studs and 2 washers. I don't know. I think me and Ducky, we got a truce now. I was actually shopping on on Google. I Googled it. I was looking for tiny little helmets, man. I was gonna see if I can get them a present, but I found one. It was cool. It was like the one from like the movie The Mighty Ducks. I was like, dude, that would be funny. And yeah, it was like $30. I'm like, it's not that funny. Forget that. Okay. This is going into plastic, so we won't need any Loctite for this. It says, do it in the center hole. I changed a couple of things, but I don't believe I should have to go too far away from box stock settings on this until I figure out how to get it around the track. And we are a team associated track, so I should be okay. Yeah, that is nonsense that they take 1/3 of it. I mean, you worked for it. I mean, I believe they should get a cut. I get that. You know, they got to make money too. But, like, if they said, hey, Logan, have a good one. I seen you're working, man. I hope you don't work too hard today, brother. I could see, like, if they said, they make money off you if you do, what's it called? If you do if you get commercials. Then they should, you know, if they want to make some money off that, absolutely, you know what I mean? They're bringing the money to you for that. But, I mean, a donation's a donation. That's coming from your community. You made that. It's kind of messed up. But, want to play on their field, you got to play by their rules. All right, simple. Goes right in the middle. Be right back. I got a battery done. All right. They make billions a year on advertisement, but still a small guy for 30%. It is greed. I agree. But they're giving you the platform to do it. So I mean, you can't hate the big guy because he's still somewhat supporting the big guy. The big guy, you know, Joe. Okay. What we gotta do now? Put the sway bar on. I don't think the sway bar is gonna come out there. That's one thing I do gotta buy. I want to get the sway bar assortment for this. What are you? You don't have enough time yet, Haywire, to get the advertisement requirements? Figure you gotta be close. You're over 1,000. Probably get pretty good views. They're gonna lock that duck up, man. Okay, I need that. I need the lockers for the sway bar. Okay, so the sway bars on these are nice. Just sweep right through the back. Nice little mounts. 500 hours away. Man, you'll have that by the end of the year. Go on and do some more stuff. I'm sure you got some other content you could put together. You're a creative guy. Come up with something. Alright, we need enough of this now. I can just dump it out. Where be number 4? Oh, here we go. Team Associated is going to short me something. Looks like a 1.5 too. Itch. Okay, we'll just put that there for now. Oh, lovely. I think they shorted me a grub screw. And they are tiny little bastards. There's no way it fell on the floor. Everything was here. Yeah, you could do that. You could put some of your old stuff on loop. Just do like end of the year best of. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's your prerogative. You ever think about doing that, Haywire? Just do like a recap, like all the crazy shit, you know, the roof jumps and some of the stuff from maybe the track. Just make yourself like a compilation. That'd be cool. I like that idea. Your videos come out pretty good. I mean, I think people would watch that. Actually, I gotta put... No, I don't. Could have did that. Okay. What's going on, Clover? How are you, bud? First time to the channel, like and subscribe, man. Do all this stuff all the time. Try to center this sway bar before I tighten these collars down. You know, I don't need them really tight, but would like it centered. That's not even close. We're getting somewhere. Try and get this thing. This is tough. Okay, it's pretty well centered to me. Looks good, looks good. Clover, what are you building? That's going to be a big deal. That's going to matter what you're building, for sure. Come on. Okay, so those got to go on the sway bar afterwards. Got to find a screw now. That's lovely. Thanks a lot. Those go there. Okay, let's get this rack put together. I'm rebuilding the front shocks on Techno ET483. All right. Nitro Addiction, what's up? I'm guessing you're working, brother? You're always working. Clover, that's going to depend on what you're actually racing on. And that's going to be totally up to you. I mean, there's probably some guys here that can give you some recommendations on what to run, but that's going to be totally upon, you know, basically where you're running at. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And then this is going to go with those inserts inside of it, and then the longer screws. SLC, what's going on, buddy? Yeah, Clover, the way it works is like, it depends on if you're on dirt. It depends on, wait a second. Found it. There we go. They didn't screw me on the set screw. Good. Like if you're on dirt, your setup is going to be completely different than what I run on carpet. You know what I mean? And if you're going to be on clay, it's going to be different than when you're on dirt. It's going to be all up to that. Basically, the way that I set my shocks up, I mean, it could be completely different for a buggy. I don't really have a lot of buggy experience. Is what you want it to do. If you want the buggy to push, like let's say it has so much steering you don't know how to get rid of it, you can up that the shock oils a little bit, make your suspension a little bit more stiffer, and it'll make it want to push. And if you can't get around a corner to save your life, and the thing is just plowing like like a snow plow, you can loosen it up by dropping that. But also, like I said, it depends on what you plan on running on. You know what I mean? Ducky, what's up, my man? Your chain was looking fly last night. I like that. That was looking good. Gangster. All right. Okay, that's it for bag one. I think I'm going to go loose. My rig is going to be FPV, so we want the ride to be smooth. Yeah, if it's real bouncy, it's not going to work real good. You're probably going to want to, a shot spring to also, that's not too hard either. Now, what do you plan on running this FPV system on? Are you going to do it on like a dirt track, or you just going to buzz around the house? What's your plans, man? I'm interested. This is neat. Okay, I got the screws tightened up. It's all bearinged out. Everything's ready to roll. Sway bar is installed. This is basically everything for bag one. So, got everything together. Feels pretty good. I like it. It's nice and smooth. But, man, those upgrade parts look good, don't they? Check that out. That's a thing of beauty right there. Matches the blue. I really am not a fan of the blue, but this is what the hobby shop had, and I'm happy with that. All right, we're on to bag two. Let's find bag two. Oh, Lord. A lot of stuff in bag two. All right, cool. All right, let's do a quick cleanup, and I got to keep those off to the side. Actually, I'm going to put them in a bag because those little grub screws, I already thought I lost them once. I'm sure as hell not losing those again. Trying to find a needle in a haystack for sure. So basically, out of the first bag, the only thing I didn't use was this. Not a bad build. I like this so far. So this is done. This is done. Bag of bearings. Okay. Let's open up bag two and see what we got going on. Yeah, we'll see how far that goes, OG. I'm sure I'm going to hook that sway bar up for a little bit. All right. So what we got from bag two, got some chassis liners, whole bunch of hardware. Keep that to the side. Looks like we got the front shock tower, the weight plate, front bulkhead, lower arms, kick-up shims. Those are the side plates, the front arms. That looks like the protector for the top of the shock tower. Something, I don't know what that is. Bunch of steering cranks. Okay, it's not too bad. Let's see what we're gonna need. Okay, we're going to need the shims for the front mount, which is here. 1 mil, 1 mil. How many are they putting in? Just one shim. Okay. Now, this is a part that I might change out later. I'm going to see. Legos taste good? Yeah, they taste good. Just don't step on them, Ducky. Especially you with them webbed feet, man. That hurt like hell. One thing I may change later. that I was thinking about changing now, but I want to see how the buggy runs first, is you have the front arm mount, which also has your kick up. This is a 0 degree, that's what they come with. But they also sell this part in a plus or minus 2.5. Seems like the carpet guys are going to the 2.5, but I want to see what the difference is before I get there. You know what's cool? I mean, I'm old. Some of you are a little old. Do you remember they used to make a candy? It was kind of made out of like the same stuff they made like Pez or Sweet Tarts out of, and they were shaped exactly like Legos. Like the whole thing was like, oh, here, you could build with them and then eat them. I think they stopped making them because there was a lot of stupid kids that were just choking on them. But it was still pretty funny. You're that dumb, you know. Okay, these are not needed either, but I'm going to put them in the bag. Okay, so first thing we're going to need is one bulkhead shim, just 1 mil. That one broke off nice. I don't have to cut anything. And it's going to be bulkhead aluminum. It's going to be a flat-headed cap. 89208 screw. So 89208. 14 millimeters long. Okay, so it's probably going to be one of them. Okay. It's a bag in a bag. That's cool. Those are all shorts. Okay. So 14 mil long. I love how they have the illustrations on this side, so I don't have to sit here and measure out, oh, what's 14 mil? That one? Is that too long? No, that's a 16. No. 16. What's a 2 mil difference? Holy crap, why don't you just put them all the same? That's a 14. That's a 14. Okay, cool. Got them. Put these back. Oh, gee, did you ever happen to see what that buggy sold for? Okay, I'm going to need the chassis as well. All right, cool. Let's take a look at this chassis. Man, that's a good looking chassis. Look at the kick up on the front of that thing. Okay, cool. So this is going to go like this. So I got to put this underneath it. So it's a sandwich. Okay, 0 degree, 0 degree. And this is going to go in the front. Just like that. How are they putting that? They're facing this towards the back. Pick these up here a little bit. Kick flips with the chassis? Why? It'll take it. What do you got going on for 185 bucks? An MBX7 slider for 185 bucks? Okay. Everybody should be buying buggies right now. JP's going to be doing the speed challenge in the spring. Maybe start getting your shit together early. Be a good idea. 50 bucks. What are you selling, Ducky? John's already got a pretty nice buggy though, so I don't think he needs another one, but he also has some pretty nice Savages, and he's got 13 of them, or 14, or 23 of them. Okay, step one. Starting to look like something. Pretty cool. I dig it. Angels just fell from the sky. The nitro addiction has too many nitros. Well, maybe the nitro addiction rehab has been, you know, actually working. You know, maybe he's getting cured. He's gonna. Who knows? Stranger things have happened. Holy crap! We could turn the page. Okay, where are we at now? Step 2. Okay, this is going to require a good amount of stuff that I'm not using. All right, great. All right, so this time we're going to start building up the chassis. It shows here that we're going to put the weight plate in the center. You're going to put all the battery pads on this and the side rails. And the battery foam. Okay, cool. Well, I'm not going to do that. One thing I did want to change is on this, bring it back down a little, is I want to move some of the weight more to the front. So I can get rid of steering. That's not a problem. I can make the thing slide. But adding steering is always a problem. So I want to take some of the weight from the center and I want to move it forward. And I want to make it look good while I did it. When are you going to be a mod, Ducky? When you can behave, man. You've been better lately, but you're still kind of suspect. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's dig into the box of goodies, and I'm going to get what I need. All right, first thing I'm going to change out, well, I'm going to put some other stuff on first, is I'm going to go with the carbon side rails. Not carbon fiber, just carbon. The reason I went with these is these are supposed to be a lot stiffer to make the chassis stiffer. Since we're running on a high traction track, I think this is the way to go. They also sell carbon front and rear arms. I didn't buy those. I want to see how this thing rides for us. Did I buy a chassis protector? No, not yet. I gotta order one. All right, Ducky, no more bomb threats, man. We all appreciate that. All right. There's one. Here's the other. So like I said, it comes with a 11-gram chassis weight for the dead center, and I don't want to use that. I don't want to use that because I want to move some of the weight to the front. And when I weighed my buddy's, his came in at like 1580 with a big battery, and I can be into the high 1400s with this, so I want to lose a little bit of weight with it. So long story short, this is what we're going to do. Here's the 11-gram plate right here. We'll put this with the spares, and if it's not doing what I want it to do, we could try adding more weight to it, but I'm not going to at the moment. So what I bought is the 7-gram carbon fiber. This one's for the ESC plate, and I bought the carbon fiber 4-gram weight plate for the nose for underneath the servo. So we're gonna put those on. All right, let's make this. Let's put some bling on this. I want to see this carbon fiber on here. Put it on a treadmill. I don't think it's the car that needs the treadmill. I think it's the owner. I live in the pizza capital of the world, and yeah, you'll have this. Did I buy titanium turnbuckles or anything? Have to wait and see. I spent some money. It's a matter, OG. Am I building it exactly pretty much how you were thinking? I mean, we're racing on something totally different, but... Ah, that looks sick. That's nice. I like that. That is the smallest screw in the world. Is that a 1.5? It is. I swear to God. This Loctite either comes out in like a goo or it runs out like it's water. It never... Now look at that. That looks good. It looks real good. Oh, my paper towel roll is empty. Well, make do with what we got. Platinum. Gold-plated turnbuckles. Yeah, that'll give you that bling factor you're looking for. No kidding. All right. So we got that on there. I need the main one. Where's the main one? There it is. These freaking little carbon fiber things weren't cheap. I'll tell you that. Makes me think, you know, I spent $1,100 on a hood. And I'm like, damn, that ain't cheap. And then I see I paid like 25 bucks for this one right here. That's a pretty damn good deal. All right, more of these little ones. Okay. Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, I probably could have built this bone stock. I'm not a terrific racer. I'm probably not even average. I kind of suck at times, but I have moments of brilliance. That's the way I put it. Sometimes I can put in a damn good race, and then sometimes I can screw the pooch in the same night. So I don't think any of these mods that I do are going to really help me, but as long as it looks good while it's doing it, hey man, I'm okay with that. I'm going to bring the best buggy I can for the worst driver, you know what I mean? God, I'm happy there's a chassis protector going on this because these little screws fall out. You're never finding these. They're gone. Gone forever. Decals for extra horsepower? Yeah, I'm going to buy some haywire ones. I'll put some haywire stickers on it. You know what? I should. I watch your shit enough. I should contribute something. Maybe I will buy some stickers. I'll put a ducky sticker on it if you send it. Okay, let's get that extra off. Heck yeah, that looks great. That was the look I was going for. All right, now the side rails. 10 of them. I wonder if this is that separate bag. 2, 4. Yeah, this looks like what that's going to be. All right, so we can put these into the spare pile. I'm not using these. I don't know. Are these the same? Eight, 5, 10, 5, 2, 6. These might be the same part. Usually when they mark these trees, they give you... Let's see. And an internal number on these. I think this may come with them. Maybe they just started giving these out now. Well, I don't know if they maybe mold them out of a different thing, but if you look on the trees, both of them have 85, 10, 526. So maybe that's the mold number, and these are made out of something different, but they don't look any different. Well, I'm going to use them. I already bought them. Might as well use them. Okay, what's in here? Little plugs. Alright, so I am going to put these off to the side. These are already out. Take these little tabs. If you twist them, sometimes they'll come off, just without having to do anything to them. Alright, cool. For another $500, we can turn it into an Outlaw Sprint. I'm good. There's nowhere to really race those around here. That's the problem. Like, we had a really nice off-road track, but... Okay, how do these go? This way. It's like that. Okay. I dig it. Let's get these screws open, start getting these side rails on. Yeah, our local track, dude, it was sweet. It was literally just the guy's backyard. It was a really cool spot to go. The people there were real cool, but I kind of found out about it kind of later in the game. And I went to a race with them. It was awesome. I think it was like $35. It was one of their big end of the year races. $35. They barbecued for you. I ended up winning a I think it was a ProTech bag of some sort. I ended up giving it away. A buddy of mine wanted it while he was there, so I just gave it to him. But that bag was worth the $30 entry fee I paid. And then some of the food was just banging. Yeah, it was literally a guy's backyard, but I guess it was like it ran its course, and it was time for him to spend more time with his family, and he kind of just packed it up, you know. Said, you know, it's been real, it's been fun, and it's time to kind of move along, but it'll be missed. I'm sure he misses it, because I never seen something that cool before. Let's put it that way. Like, I'm at this guy's backyard, literally. We're just posted up in this dude's backyard. It was a crude track. I mean, it was a good track. It was a fast track. These guys are cool, man. But what I'm trying to say is, like, there was people there with like RVs and like pulling trailers that their workshop was set up in, and move this over here. And it's a guy's backyard. Like, you're like, holy crap! Like, these guys are serious. Like, they take this really serious. And I never thought I'd see something like that. You know what I mean? Like, if you made a track in your backyard and you got these guys traveling that far to come to it, that you're doing something right. You know, I mean, it was really a cool experience. You know, man, these things are not easy to get in. All right, got it started. There we go. Yeah, I agree. That was an awesome track. Kind of sad that it's gone. It was really close, too. I mean, I could be there in 25 minutes. There's another one about 45 minutes out, but it's a carpet track, and the atmosphere is not the same. I mean, they're all cool, but they've been racing together for a very, very long time. Hey, Rocky Mountain, what's going on, brother? They all been racing for such a long time together that, you know, if you ain't been there for 10 years, you kind of feel like you don't fit in, you know what I'm saying? That and their classes are so homegrown, it's so hard just to figure out what the hell they're doing, you know what I mean? Yeah, there was people there that had RVs and stuff. I was like, man, I hope they don't sink in this guy's yard. You know what I mean? But yeah, they came just for that race. I mean, it was really awesome. It was called what was it called? Mount Cobb Speedway. Mike's Mount Cobb Speedway. It was really cool. I mean, yeah, if you're retired or something like that, and this is your thing, and you can afford to travel around to different tracks and stuff, I mean, that's got to be a good time. But I don't know. It just seemed like overkill. You know what I mean? Like, goddamn, like you guys don't mess around. Jeez Louise, this thing is hard to line up. Kevin Costner was there? You'd swear to God, man, they didn't pull out a red carpet for somebody. There it goes. Could probably be using my little cordless thing to put these in, but I like doing these by hand. Just makes everything, you can work with the fitment of it. Like if I'm at the track, it's different. Yeah, like these guys had like, I don't know, they weren't, I'd say like 12 to 15 foot long enclosed trailers with air conditioning. And I got myself a little table, you know what I mean? I felt like a, I felt like a shithead. I was like, man, these guys are serious. All right, I'm gonna go against my better judgment on this one. They're a pain in the ass. There we go. There we go. Yeah, if YouTube didn't take a third, I would have bought my own trailer. YouTube's got a nice trailer, I bet. Tell you what, getting these started on this new plastic is a pain in the ass. These carbon rails are hard. Makes you think about things though. Like think of this. Like I mean, they're taking a third of your donations. How about those guys that actually do make money off this, where that's going to be their living? That's got to be wild. I'd love to look at just the analytics of what those guys do. I mean, they got to have crazy views and watch time. See, there you go, Ducky, with your terroristic stuff again. See, drop one. Let me find it. Oh, come on. Got it. All right, got it. Wish I would have put a lighter colored carpet in here, but it's too late for that. 2 more. $1 million? That's crazy. That's why I said I'd love to just see their analytics and see. Like, I know what my hours look like when I have a pretty good day. I bet you that would be like peanuts to what that guy has to get. Okay. There's our sides. Okay, starting to look like something. There we go. Looks pretty good. That carbon fiber looks awesome. I think that was a good idea. Looks good. All right, I need these now. Okay. Probably would have been easier to put those side pieces on when the rails were off. I don't know why they don't show it to you that way. Okay, let's check this out. All right, that looks good. Yeah, these little tiny pieces probably would have been a lot easier to put on with those rails off. John, you working today, or they actually give you a day off? I could have worked today, but I believe it was lack of interest again. I only got 1 day off for the holiday. Everybody else got 2, so I told them to bite it. There we go. Yeah, that'd definitely be a lot easier to put on when the rails are off. So if anybody's going to build one of these, remember that. Cool. No days off for Ducky? Well, you're going to have to work, get Union in there and start talking about that. All right. Servo horn ring. All right. Okay, so now we're going to need... Guessing that's what that is. 91728. It's going to be for the servo. All right, so now we're going to have to get the servo in this thing. And let's see here. Servo horn. Thread lock. Oh, yeah, I got a bunch of stuff I got to find now. Yeah, this is that part that OG was talking about, how you're going to need parts from bag 1, all that. Okay, they're not in there. It's bearings, that's that. It's in here. Okay, need a blade. Let's get this out. Is this a 2-wheeler or 4-wheeler? This is a 2-wheeler. I have a buddy that runs in the 4-wheeler class, and I don't want to play with that. If I want to run a 4-wheeler, I'll borrow his. Alright, I need to get something I can set this steering at easily. Let's see here. Well, first thing we'll do, that's the washer, that's that. is I'm going to be changing out some more parts. Well, not really. This is a part that doesn't come included with it. And I added an extra part as well. I'm going to find it. There it is. Nope. Well, yes, but no. There's that too. All right, cool. All right, servo of choice we're going to run in this one here. This is a ProTech PTK 575 servo. Metal case, metal geared. I went with the high torque because we'll be running on a carpet track. And yeah, that's what I'm going to use. And I'm not going to be using the plastic servo horn that they include. They can keep that. I've also bought the PTK 7609. This is the clamping horn made for the B7 to fit that ProTech servo. So we got the good. We're not playing around. I got some of the better stuff. Oh yeah, John, this thing's gonna rip, man. We're gonna have a good time with this. Oh, I hate stickers. There we go. Let's take a look at this. Yeah, buddy. Got a little bit of a weight to it. I like that. ProTech RC makes really nice stuff, and I wanted to try theirs. I run a Spectrum usually, but I want to try something new. So this is what we're going to go with. So ProTech RC, another nice ProTech part I'll be adding to this buggy. Is it going to be fun? I don't know. I have a Mini B, and that thing's a blast. I'm sure this is going to be fun. So we'll put this back for now. I got to center this. All right, we're going to have to grab a truck real quick that I can just plug this in fast, center it, and be done. Something I got to add, just do fast. Okay, let's do this. I can mess with the steering on this because I'm not going to be using it for a while. Yeah, the only thing I don't have for this so far is I got to get another receiver. All right, let's turn this radio on and center it. Fast servo. Okay, that should do it. As long as I don't move it, that'll work. Okay, centered out. Nice and good. There we go. Turn this off. All right, cool. That's done. All right, let me put these back. We'll get back to it. All right, cool. So that's centered. It says it needs that ring. I don't think we need a ring. Let's see what the horn feels like. I think that ring won't work with this horn. There's no way. That's made for plastic horn. So that'll go in the I ain't using yet bag. What started from a little girl talking about dolls? What are you talking about, Bob? All right. Man, this one is nice. Nice little ProTech in there. It's 25 too, so it'll match right up. I guess it's got to go pretty much like this. Right about there. All right, cool. Yeah, there's no way you could put that washer on there with this. So the washer won't be needed. I'll pull this out. 1.5. Yeah, the I don't need this yet bag. Yeah, well, when you pay $320 for the kit, which was a fantastic deal, by the way, on Black Friday. If you wanted one, that was the time to get it. And then you spend another like $350 in parts to get on it before you even run it. You're going to have a pretty big bag of I don't need this yet, you know? All right, cool. Okay, and then I need a screw to go inside of it. M3x6. Did they provide one from ProTech? Yes, they did. Sweet. When YouTube first started, the first paid person was a little girl who would talk about dolls. Hey, people will watch it. I'm happy. Like, my kid used to watch that Ryan's World, man. That friggin', that shit was, oh my lord. I'm like, I can't believe someone's making money off this. I'm really proud of him that he did, but Jesus, is that shit annoying. Okay, I'm not going to use Loctite on this one because we already have it clamped on. If I ever have to remove it, I don't like putting Loctite in servos. It's not a thing I like to do. Sweet. Okay. All right. There it is. Nice and centered. Get rid of this. That's a nice bag. I hang on to these bags. Tell you what, I put a lot of shit in them. What the Paul brothers did on YouTube? Yeah. My kid never really watched them too much. I think they're both idiots, but man, do they make some bank. Good for them. Well, that Mr. Beast, I think he's the highest paid one, isn't he? Like, that guy's got more going on than anything. It's fantastic if you can make money doing that, but I believe the Paul brothers were on the Disney Channel but first, weren't they? There was something with them. All right, cool. Thread lock. Okay, so we need a link. There's got to be a link in here somewhere. Let's take a look. That ain't it. That's part of it. Okay, that was for the servo. That's garbage. Oh, okay. Let's see. Where is all this shit? 3x12 screw. That's going to be this. Just seen it. This. 1mm spacer. That's going to be this. You could have bagged these a little bit better. I mean, everything's here so far, but it just seems like they could have bagged this a little better. Like I'm having to dip into 12 bags just to find one section of shit. Okay. And then that's these. Come on off clean. Come on off clean. Nope. Let's fix that. Come on. Alright, gotta bust the Dremel back out. Hey Lotus, what's good, brother? The boatman is here. We're not doing boats today. The boatman. Yes, this is a 10 scale buggy. Okay. I don't want to dig into them too much. There's really not a lot of meat there. Alright. So this goes here, that goes there, and that goes in the middle. These are going to be fun to make. Well, this is the steering link that goes from the horn to the rack. T-Max Saturday? Cool, man. Now we're going to cheat. A little bit of leverage helps. Yeah, I might go out and run something today. I was going to go to the track, but I'm not. I'm going to take a week off. It's a non-points week. And the old lady and the kid were going to go do something. I think I'm going to go get dinner with them and stuff. You know, we're going to have fun. Okay. And it shows them offset, so I have it built like that. One left to right, one front to back. Welcome to the channel, Chris. I don't know if I've seen you here before, brother. Alright. Let's pop these on. Hot Racing makes an awesome shock tool. This will work great for doing this. Yeah, maybe not. I don't know if I can get it in there. Should have told you to put this on before you put it on the servo. Yeah, I agree. These pliers rock, but they're not going to work in this situation. I'm going to need not too much shit here. You got to clean up this bench a little. All right. There we go. All right, there it is. Got the horn is mounted, double bolted. That ain't gonna go anywhere. Beautiful Protect servo. Got the mount, got the link. Let's go with, let's see, what's the next step here? That's built, that's built, that's built. Okay, cool. Now for the next part. The stock one comes with a plastic servo mount. It's got Associated in it. Don't look bad. But yeah, I'm not going to run that. I went with the part number 92480. Aluminum one-piece servo mount in black. I know a lot of the aluminum stuff was blue, but I want to put some black in it. So, black servo, black mount, black horn. That works. Gotta find those screws to mount that. Man, that's nice. All right. Yeah, this thing's nice. Nice little aluminum bracket. Doesn't weigh next to anything, so I mean, you're not going to get too much of a weight gain from it. Yeah, that looks awesome on there. All right, let's find the screws so we can mount this. None in there. Let's see what we got here. There they are. A whole bunch of screws in this bag. Hate this computer. You don't touch it every 10 minutes, it turns off. Alright, cool. Alright, so gotta mount it with these flat style screws. Got the flat heads on them. Now, since I will be going into aluminum, we're going to have to use some Loctite on these ones. This has the, I think this has that separator on them. Cool. Get two of them started before I snug them in. This looks great. They have like this little cut inside the bracket that matches the chrome cuts in the servo. This looks fantastic. If we're going to be slow, we might as well look good while we do it. Give you a good look at that one. What do we got? See what we got going on in the chat. Power settings change. Power's planned out. What? Okay. Just set everything to max. No holding back. Yeah, I'd like that. You never have too much. Nah. If you ever want to see too much, that Mini B, I'll take a video of that thing. I'll show you what too much looks like. That thing is just, it's dumb. I bet you if I turned that power down to like 50%, I'd be a lot better with it. Because it literally snaps axles with the amount of power I have in that damn thing. Alright, cool. That's a good looking servo. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, check this out. I don't know if you can get a good view of it. It has the aluminum cuts in the case. It also matches the bottom. That is awesome. That looks excellent. This is going to look good. Alright. So then this is going to go this way, face down into the chassis. M3 by 10, so they're not very large. These are not chassis screws. These are. That looks like a 10. And so that. Take a look, make sure. Yeah, that's it. Yeah, I know how to fix it. This isn't my laptop. It's the old lady's. I don't mess with it. If I touch something, even remotely, like doesn't make any damn bit of sense not to. Like that, she'll lose her shit, and I'm not listening to that today. If I wanted to listen to that, I would just go to the track. Boy, that's a bitch to line up. Sick. Okay, there's one. Yeah, man. You mess with the old 80s stuff. I mean, I've done things like any normal human being would never care or notice. And she's found out or seen it or... Holy hell. Very pleasant woman, but my God, the little things. Alright. Those screws are just a tad too long for these. Let me see if I have something a little shorter. I don't like that. Is that shorter? That shorter? Yeah, that is. You have 34 minutes to get that running. I'm not coming today, dude. I gotta do stuff with the family. I gotta take a day off. I gotta build another wall tester for us. Nate's tired of picking up the slack. You know what I'm saying? Plus, you're there. You could check the walls. We're good. We got somebody. Shit, if I have 34 minutes to get this done, we're not even gonna be able to kick it across the line. Yeah, the last week with the Yokomo. This week will be no different. Yeah. Keep your stuff together. I'm going to have this thing ready for the Pops Memorial Race, and then I've got my Mini Bee. That's up on the block next, so we're going to have a good time. I don't like these screws. These are too long. Maybe you got to use something different with the aluminum mount. I don't like these. See if I have something shorter. Not in this bag. Odd. Those are not. Those are not. No. This is bullshit. Oh. Alright, let's clean this off real quick. See what the problem is. Seems like this mount, the 10 mils are just not gonna work. It still has way too much. 3x8s. Do you have any 3x8s? Not there. Nope, it's gotta be that kind. Shit. Well, that sucks. Not in there. Bearings. What am I gonna do? None of them are shorter. I'm not cutting screws. That's not going to happen. What do I do? What do I do? Monster bag. Yeah, I need to get some kind of a tote. Let's take a look and see what's going on here. It's just a little too long. I don't know. I don't have anything shorter. And this is what they ask for, 10 mils. M3 by 10. That's 100% it. Yeah, I got all these different hardware sets here for all different things, but not for one of these. Probably would have been a good idea. There it is. Probably would have been a real good idea right now. This kind of sucks. Let's see. I don't know what to do here. Try to do it again. See if maybe. No, it needs like an 8. I need 8 mil. So I need an 8 mil from somewhere. I can figure the rest out later. So there's got to be an 8 mil here in one of these bags, and I'll figure the rest out later. That's what we're going to do. Okay, so I'll put that back in there. Not the right kind. That's diff stuff. No. Shop stuff. No. Make sure I'm not missing nothing. Those are just servo spacers. I don't want to prop up the bridge at all. Oh, okay. Let's see if I can figure something out here. These might work. Let's try this. Nope, just as bad. Come on. Think I'm stuck. Think I'm stuck. Okay, I'm not going to not use this mount. There's just no way that's going to be. That's just not going to happen. Okay, so we'll put that over there. Let's look through some more of these things. There's got to be something shorter. They're all the wrong kind of screw. Son of a bitch. I think I'm screwed here. Let me see if that's any different than the one that it comes with. Yeah, you can see it's a total redesign. It's definitely going to require a shorter screw. There's no way you'd be able to... It would fit no problem with the plastic one. It's not going to fit with this. Keep looking. I think I found one. No, just saying. That's good. I don't even know how I got in there. Yeah, I think I'm pretty screwed on this one. I don't see anything I have here that'll work. I found one. Hey, maybe I got another one here. All right, let's see what we got. Let's try again. This might work. Oh well, stainless is good too. This slide does suck. I hate having to look for this shit. This should have just worked. Or they could have gave you new screws. What the hell? Yeah, we're good. I got something. Okay, so let's put this one in. Keep on moving. What's the track look like today, Devin? Is it packed? Figure it's a non-points event. Nobody really cares, but I mean, I don't know. It's going to be too busy today. Probably a good day for testing. Not yet, still early. I'm eating Wendy's in the parking lot. You're never going to fit back into that medium shirt. You keep eating that shit, man. I've given up. Let's see. Oh yeah, that ain't going to go nowhere. A little bit of stainless in there now too, I guess. You haven't been a medium since middle school. It ain't gonna happen, dude. I in high school I was always about 160 pounds. Then I started playing with cars, and that was that. Oh, I hate these things. Oh. All right, steering is in. That looks great. I like that. What do you think, Devin? That'll go into the wall properly. Hopefully it'll hold together. All right, what's next? Move on to the next thing. All right, front support. This guy. All right. All right, that broke off clean. Looks slow? Well, yeah, there ain't no motor in it. Yeah, I'm right, it looks slow. This thing should go pretty good. $8S? Yeah, okay. That'd be righteous, wouldn't it? Let's see. It's gonna look great smashed up. Yeah. Doesn't take long to overrun my talent, you're right. Okay, the top plate is good. Okay. M3 by 16 times 3. Okay, so I need some M16s times 3. Scratch it? I haven't scratched anything yet. Okay. It's probably the easiest part to install here. I like this. Gotta build the links. Lovely. Oh, shit. Yeah, I'd like to go racing today, but I already told the family we're doing Christmas stuff again. You know, half of them had to do it after Christmas, so that's what we're doing today. No reason not to use this on this one. Come on out. Okay, cool. That's good. I'd like to at least get this front end together today. I'm waiting on a battery mount, so okay, what do we got next? Front arms. Like I said, I didn't go with the carbon arms because I just want to see what these do. Probably break these just the same. Sick. That goes towards the back, like this. Sweet. What they got going on at Bloom? You gonna go race the monster trucks today? I dig that. I'd like to go check that out. I don't have a monster truck to run, but I'd like to check it out. Yeah, that's good. Okay, so we got to build. All right, I got to find the links. That's these guys here. Build the links. Never come off clean. So yeah, I'm going to build this for another 15 minutes or so. Got a good start on it today. Wait for some parts to be here Monday. We can finish the rest. Yeah, I believe they only run electric, guys. But Devin's got some pretty awesome monster trucks, man. They always look good. He's not the fastest guy there, but he's always got good looking stuff. But his monster trucks are cool as shit. Yeah, electric monsters. Yeah, not just Stampedes and stuff. Like he's got the LMTs and stuff, man. He's got some pretty wild shit. Like I said, a lot of places around here they run some pretty neat stuff, but yeah, I don't need those yet. Those are for the shocks. I need these. No little grub screws. Just went flying. Oh, where did you go? There's one. Those will hold the arms on. Just watch it go. Where'd it go? There you are. Okay, so this has to go into there. Wonderful. These pliers will come in handy. Lotus, you're only over in Ohio, man. You could come over in the summer. Boy, that made life easier. In Pennsylvania, man, we think we went over this. I'm about 6 hours. I'm all the way on the very edge of Pennsylvania, almost in New York. Now you're gonna give me a hard time? You bastard. Yeah, it's a drive and a half, but it's good. Devin, you ever been at a track called Barn Burners? It's on the other side of the border in New York, over by Port Jervis. You ever been to there? Got a guy that wants to go racing down there. I assume maybe you want to go one of these days. Set something up. Bam. Okay, got it. Finally, bastard. We got good trees in Michigan. Well, we got a lot of that shit around here too. A lot of that shit around here. Okay, so what do I got to do? Does it want the pins in the arms? I'm putting the pins in the arms. Okay. And I guess there's a little pins that got to go in there. What's that? 31510. What the hell is it? 31510. A small little screw. Those are grub screws. Those aren't what we need. These are what we need. Nope, these are too long. That's what we need. Oh, shit. That's not the right size. I think it's these ones. Oh, shit. What's up, RC Mod? How you been, brother? Don't ask me what that screw does, but I guess that's what it works. All right, let's read this. This is kind of weird. Okay, so obviously, okay, makes sense now. Wow, they don't make this easy. Okay, that wasn't that bad. The sway bar mounts actually have the ball provisions actually in the arm. Would have been a lot easier to put these on before we put the arms on, but here we are. So. Go. Okay. RC Mod, this is a new team associated rc10b7 buggy we're putting together. It's getting there. We're getting there. Slowly but surely getting there. Cool. Guess Devin's gone racing. Shit, should be going. Christmas is over. I don't know why we're still doing Christmas things. All right. Well, I'm going to get these front links on. I think that's where I'm going to call it for today. Thanks, everybody, for coming out. It's been fun. Let's get caught up here. Let's see. Yeah, Lotus, the B7, the new guy. We're going to run this one this year. Want to have this ready for 3 weeks for one of the trophy races. I'm new to the buggy scene, so I'm sure I'm not going to win anything, but Lotus would run 12, but I think it might be over spec weight limit and just batteries. I don't know how you'd fit 12 of them, a 12S underneath the body, to be honest with you. All right, let's just get this bag finished. We're going to stop with this when this bag 2 is complete. So that way I don't have anything open, nothing to worry about. All right, cool. Front sway bars hooked up, a little bit more of that blue chrome on there. Use some Loctite on the links. This thing's looking really awesome. What do you think? I think it's a pretty good build so far. What do we got to do next? M3 set screws. There's going to be 4 of those. Those are going to be in here. M4 set screws. One, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. No, these only maximum we can run on the track is a 2S. Okay, so we need the 1.5 driver. Thanks, RC Mod. I appreciate that, brother. Let's get these arms all locked in. Like I said, I'm probably going to have to change this kick-up plate, but I'm going to drive it first. I want to just do some laps with it before I change anything else. I'm trying to stay as close to box stock. I know I changed some parts. I moved a little bit of weight, but I mean, I don't think it's really going to affect it too much. Rustler's faster? I don't know about on a carpet track. That I don't think so. There actually is a guy down that comes around every now and then. He races a Rustler. Not a Rustler, I'm sorry. A Bandit. And, dude, he's fast. It's freaking hilarious to watch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, he shouldn't keep up, but it does. Rear engine, everything. But, yeah, these aren't cheap. I'm probably going to have $1,000 into this thing by the time it's all said and done. It's only a G. I'll make more. Come on. Find your threads. There you go. Sweet. All right, let's wipe her down. Sick. Rustler 4x4 way faster than a Bandit. Yeah, but on a tight track, I'll tell you what. Some of the guys with these two-wheel things are just wicked fast. Like, yeah, like whatever his name was on here, Gear or something. I forget. Anyway, that's my buddy Devin. He's got a buggy. He runs. He's pretty quick. But even like, he's gonna beat me. I know that. He's quicker than me. It's gonna take. I got a learning curve to get over, and he's already up and running. So he's quicker than me. But like compared to like the fast guys, he ain't even in the ballpark. There's some young guys and man, they freaking quick. real quick. It's fun just to watch them. Like, how the hell can you go that long without making a mistake? Like, none. It's amazing. All right. Can't be too much more to this bag, too. We're running out of parts. Slowly but surely. Raw RC, what's going on, brother? Okay. Shock tower cover. Thread lock. All right, cool. Front bumper goes on. Man, that's tough. All right, let's put this front bumper on. Come off clean. Beautiful. 14 mil. It's going to be these two here. I like how they add this extra little hardware pullout, so you can still look at all the pages and still be able to see that page. That's smart. I like that. Yeah, that's it. This will have to come back off when I get the chassis protector, so I'm not going to put any Loctite in these. I'm just going to put them on for now. Back to your normal scheduled program starting Monday. John's going to fix a Savage. Actually, this has gone into plastic. You don't even need Loctite for these. Yeah, I agree. I missed having John's streams on during the week. I get home, I make something to eat, I sit down, I put him on, I learn about Savages for a couple hours. That's usually my week, you know. Okay, that's it. Front bumper is on, front arms are on, front sway bar is on. That's all done. Next thing we got to do is shock towers. It's pretty badass. They come with carbon fiber shock towers right off the rip. I like that. That's going to use these big long bastards here. And the shock standoffs there in blue. And then a cover. There's a cover for this. I guess that cover just snaps on. Sure, why not? Cover. This guy. Yeah, this just snaps on, I guess, after you tighten them up. That's pretty cool. Yeah, Lotus, when you get a Savage, if you ever need to know how to fix it, you can just watch any of John's. I'll tell you what, when I put my Savage 21 together, it took me a while, man. Okay, I see how that goes. It took me a little while to figure it out, you know what I mean? I've done Revos, I've done MGTs, I've done that, but I never took that Savage apart. And it took a while. It did. It took me a while to get it straightened out. But as soon as I went to go do that X46 that's still over there, I got to finish. Yeah, I know. I still got to finish. I went a lot quicker because I saw John do it a lot. I mean, I really appreciate that because I really didn't want to spend as much time as I did on it. And I don't have cash for anything raw than Savages. I get them cheap around. I think I paid $85 for my Savage 21. But that thing was a basket case. I mean, it was definitely... I bought parts. That thing's a piece of shit. And then... I think I paid $80 for the X46. And that's not that bad. I have a ton of money into that 21. The X46 will be done shortly. I don't have much into that one. How does this go on? something else. I guess they don't want it coming off. I get it, but damn. Yeah, it's just supposed to clip in. Okay. There we go. Just got to be mean to it. All right, you put the screws in and it just clips in there. There's a second piece, I thought, to this. Yeah, maybe that's a back one or something. All right, we're not going to put a front wing on this. Nobody else does, so I'm not going to. So we're going to just continue to use this. This piece has to go on here. Like this. Or is this just for the wing mount? Front wing mount. Okay, so I don't even need this. This is not going to get used. We're going to put that over with the spares. I'm not putting the front wing on it. So I guess you just take it and just put the screws in and be done. Cool. Uh, 12 and 10s. There's 12s, there's 10s. That's garbage. We're done with that. Didn't use any of this. This is garbage. This is good. This is garbage. So that's save it. So what's everybody got going on today? We ain't doing nothing? Sunday. Is JP going on this afternoon? I didn't see anything up for him. Does anybody know about that? I'd like to tune in if he is. Making sure I'm not going to jump in on his time here. Anybody know? JP's at 3. Okay, so I got some time yet. We're good. Hope I'm not out getting dinner with the family at then. They're going to be pissed. Be sitting there. I think I'm going to Longhorn today. I want a good steak. Yeah, you're right. JP's on Sunday. What am I thinking? Who does Saturday? Nobody does Saturday? Lotus, you ain't did a live in a while. Why don't you do one today? You just got a whole haul of boats. Why don't you show us the new marina you got built in the backyard? The only thing that sucks about doing this by hand, man, it beats the shit out of you. I'm gonna have carpal tunnel by the time I'm done building this. All right, cool. Messed this up. Easy fix, but I messed up. Shocks go towards the back, and I built them to the front. How come none of you caught that? No, I have power. I just usually like to do these by hand the first time. I get a better fit, you know? Oh. Tuning screwdriver. I'll get that off. Guys, let me build this backwards. What's the matter with you guys? Woo! Damn. Okay. No big deal. This will be a quick fix. He had a boat and he filled it full of kibble. I got my nitro bottle from John earlier in the week. I appreciate that a lot. That was awesome. I'm gonna put it to good use for sure. But I think all the Tito's must have leaked out or something, because that thing was dry as a bone, man. Either that or the UPS guy or mailman, whoever brought it, he's probably pretty lit. XT90 connectors, I put them on wrong. Yeah, that's just like whenever you're doing brake lines on a car. You'll do the most perfect flare you've ever did in your life, and then you notice you forgot the fitting. Been there, done that. We'll do it again, guaranteed. Yeah, I mean, yeah, Cliff Clavin at the post office was lit, man. I have a mailman that looks just like Cliff Clavin from Cheers. It's hilarious. All right, let's put this back on now. Boy, that's so much easier the second time. There it goes. Bam. All right, so there we go. Front end is built. That is the completion of bag 2. So just a quick overview. What we've changed on it is got the full aluminum steering rack and bell cranks, full bearings, ready to rock and roll. Sway bars hooked up. I did not change the kick up. ProTech RC. Let's see. That's the factory team aluminum servo mount. It's got carbon fiber weight plates under the servo and in the middle. I think this thing's coming out great, and I'm only probably a quarter of the way through that box. Yeah, I hate soldering. I always forget to put the shrink tubing on, and I do auto electrical. Go figure. So, yeah, this is where I think I'm going to end for the day. I think that's a pretty good start. What do you think? I think this buggy's coming out pretty damn nice. I'm happy with it. I'm really happy with it. I mean, wish I didn't have those stainless screws here on the bottom, but that's a problem I didn't know I was going to have. So, it'll be covered up. You'll never notice. Plus, it's stainless. It's not like I put garbage in it. But, yeah, this thing looks badass. That carbon fiber plates with the carbon fiber front shock tower, I'm really digging that. I was going to get the titanium ball studs and shit, but you're going to spend $50 on that alone. Needs more nitro? Yeah. Maybe we should put some nitro in. Hold on, let's see how that would look. Yeah, what do you think? I'm gonna put a Nova Rossi in there, something like that. Bet you that would haul. Put a 21 Rossi in there. That thing would be fast as shit. Barely fit. Put it right here where the battery goes. That'd like, hell yeah. Hell yeah. Alright, well, before everybody takes off, like I said, JP's supposed to be doing that that buggy thing. How many people are going to get into that? Because I got to get me a buggy. We got a good enough amount of people on it, I can justify the expense. So, what do you think? Definitely over the weight limit? I don't know. It might not be. This thing's, there ain't much to it already. It feels good. So, I don't know. I got some more carbon fiber parts coming for it, and he was talking about doing a buggy speed challenge, kind of like how I did the monster truck, and I want to get in on it. But I do not have an 8 scale, I don't have an 8 scale nitro buggy. I'd like to get one, but that's not cheap. Do you know what I'm saying? I want to make sure that it's going to be worth it. You know what I'm saying? Guessing that's for the back. No, I don't know. You got me. Doesn't say to use it. I'm not. Wing mount. All right, pretty cool. Pretty cool. I may play if I can find a decent 21 for the Inferno. Yeah, I got a bunch of them. They need to be gone over, but $185 for a Mugen. I don't think you get much Mugen for $185. I'm sure it's going to need quite a bit to get going. But I've been wanting to buy one. OG seen the one that I was looking at. Something like that I think I'd rather have. Alright. Start cleaning this mess up and call it a day. Let's see here. Where were they? These go here. No, they don't. Where would I put them now? 2, 5. 1, 5. Maybe getting the 2-speed conversion from Woogie too. Yeah. That's what I'd like to see. I mean, Woogie's got some cool shit. I like watching his stuff. I bet he's going to, if he gets in on this, I don't know, man. He's going to be probably the one to beat. He's definitely going to have a target on his back for sure. Did I buy that buggy? I can not confirm or deny that, OG. Maybe. I may have bought that buggy. Nah, I'll tell you. I bought that buggy. You twisted my arm enough, oh man. I was like, you know what? He saw it. I think you've seen it. Okay. I mean, did you check the price on that? Did you see what I paid for that? I think I got a pretty good deal on that buggy. If it's not a piece of shit when it gets here. Mind you, I mean, I'm going to throw that out. As long as it's not a piece of shit when it gets here, I think I got a good deal. What's this? Junk. You watch that thing forever? Yeah, me too. Yeah, you want to take a guess at what I paid for it? I don't think I paid too much. Put these away. Yeah, I got it. But $250? No, I didn't pay $250 for it. GT2 is that? Yeah, but is that a buggy? It's not just 8 scale. It's buggy only. So what's his buggy go? Is that a buggy? Let's go that route. Now, gee, I picked that thing up I paid $217 for it. That's for the servo. That can get separated. Where is the lid? There's the lid. Yeah, $217, $26 to ship it. So technically, yes, $250. You're on the money. $217. It's got a Nova Rossi 21, which means it's got everything I need. That if I want to swap my stuff into that, I can. I don't know what pipe and and header were on it. Griffin, I'm not sure. This has that, was it like the 5-gear transmission or some shit? 3-gear? Oh man, so all you'd have to do is swap a couple of parts and it becomes a buggy. Damn. 80 mile an hour. Shit. I kind of hope you don't join in. That's going to be a bitch. 80 miles an hour out of a buggy? Because I figure your gearing's going to be the hardest part to go fast. Damn. 80. Jeez. That's nuts. That's just nuts. Yeah, the 5-gear laydown. Yeah, it's been the same. I've heard people saying they've had problems with the actual gears themselves, but I don't know. I'm going to run it as is. The gears seem to be I would say are a problem because anytime you see the aftermarket ones, they seem to be out of stock. But like I said, our track is an AE track, and I mean, these guys bounce these things off the walls like you wouldn't believe, and they just take a beating. So I'm not really too worried about, you know, it being rugged. The housings, yeah, they said they had problems with the housings fitting, and people were swapping out to the carbon housings, but I believe that they fixed that problem. That's fixed. Where's bag 3, so I can just keep that towards the top. Look at all these extras, man. Crazy. Bag 10, 5, 4. You're getting there. 5, 4, 3. Okay, so we'll keep that up top. That's the rear stuff. That's all the oils. All right, cool. Am I running a ball diff? No, this is a gear diff. This is not the dirt version. Yeah, this is going to be, I'm going to run the, it's got the, I believe it's a 4-gear gear diff, and I'm going to run all 4 gears. I'm not going to do the 2-gear mod for it. Not yet. We're going to see what it does. Like I said, I'm not a buggy guy, so this is going to be a more trial and error for me. And like I said, the only thing I changed were the parts that I believed were necessary. You know what I mean? Like, gear diff, both kit plastic and carbon housings were tight. No, we don't run ball diffs on carpet. They don't like it. It's too high of a grip. The only time I've ever had to use a ball diff was on dirt clay. Yeah, on carpet, no, you want to use the gear diffs because we burn the. I mean, will a ball diff work on the carpet? Probably, yeah. But you're gonna be burning you'll burn the balls off that thing, literally. Yeah, we don't use the ball diffs. Yeah. All right, I'm going to be here for another 5 more minutes. Anybody else got anything else they want to talk about quick? Let's do it. It's been a good live. I had a good time. We got quite a bit done. Spent quite a bit of money. It's sad. But boy, does this thing looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with it. Yeah, that feels nice. I ran ball diffs in my TC4. Like I said, I just know what we run, and no, they don't work. How many bags? Let's see. We'll go to the last page and see where we're at. Looks like 10 bags, same as this, but the what's it called? Like the last bags, like the body and putting tires on, so they don't really count. And you spent more money on that on the 8 scale. No, I didn't. I don't know. I thought that was a good deal. I was surprised. Like all the ones that I find on eBay, I lost, okay, let's go this way. I lost a bid on another Triple X NT, okay? This thing was just parts, but it had a little bit of graphite parts on it. It had a body on it that was actually nice. It was probably a solid 6 or a 7. Like, it had a couple of cracks, but it was not bad. It was definitely presentable. So I was going to buy it for the body. And dude, they had it for like $75, and I mean, it had parts. It had some pretty nice parts, but it was definitely not a complete truck. I ran a guy up to almost $130 on that thing just because I was like, you got to be shitting me. Someone's paying for this. And then I quit. So I lost the bid on that. $130 for absolute shit. And then you have that one that I bought with the OS 18 with the crazy nuts cooling head on it and OS pipe and all the graphite stuff. I paid $150 for that whole truck. I bet you it starts today. I could probably fire it up. But yep, that's eBay's weird. And then like that buggy I just picked up, like for $217, it has a Nova Rossi engine in it and it's complete, ready to rock and roll. I mean, it had a lot of extras. I mean, I'm probably not going to use any of it, but I got them. I mean, I thought it was a pretty damn good deal. Like all the good deals I find, people sleep on, and then all the, yeah, this ain't really a great deal, but it's, you know, not bad to have. Bam, they just, people pay too much. Let's see here. I ended up going with an X-ray style setup on my B7. Light oil, light springs, heavy sways. The B7 RC seems low, which is great for dirt, but needs raising for carpet. Yeah, I think they set them at 13 mil for the carpet. But, all right, everybody. It's been a great live. We got a lot done. Next week I'm going to come back, and we're going to probably get the rear section together, try to go another 2-3 bags worth on this thing. I got 3 weeks to complete it, and I appreciate you all coming out. All right, so I'll catch you all next week. Go burn some nitro today if it's nice out, and peace.